Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Name Pending. I'm Manny.
I'm Fabio.
And today we are reacting to Severance Season 2, Episode 4, Woe's Hollow. Woe's Hollow sounds like the title of a spooky ghost novel.
Yeah, hey?
So maybe we'll get some
creepy vibes.
In this. It could also be the name of a new location.
Mm-hmm. We left off with Mark reintegrating.
Which means that Mark will be coming back to work, obviously, in pursuit of Gemma.
Mm-hmm.
And he will have all his memories. Now, I'm really hoping it doesn't go as badly for him as it did for Petey. I'm hoping Ragabi, if she is as better at reintegration as she says she is,
she said
that she'll have
better in it.
more of a plan this time to help him. I know she had instructions for Petey, but also, how is she better? How would she know without test subjects? I'm also, to be honest, I'm very intrigued by the whole Helena plot, but there's also a part of me that misses my girl Helly. Haven't seen her in 3 episodes. I like seeing more of Helena. I think she's an interesting character, but get her off my screen, man. Get Helly back.
I'm trying to see Helly, bro.
She hasn't been awake since the gala. That's thing. Anyway, I'm ready to get into it.
Me too.
If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you. Drop a like, leave a comment. And without further ado, let's hop right in.
Easter egg? Are we getting to see?
Oh, shit.
Is this any Irv?
I'm assuming no. I'm assuming this is... Or... No, I don't know. What? That's a shot.
That is that's a crazy shot. Oh! What the hell?
Hello!
Was Audi Irv getting too close to something and so they turned on an Irv?
Irving! It's me, I'm up here! Mark!
Mark?
Hey! What's happening? Where are we? I have no fucking idea! There's a path up the cliff! Right down there!
I have no idea.
Come up! Well, yeah! I'm on the ice! I'm on the fucking ice!
What is that?
Get off of it! Come on!
What is happening?
We're definitely going to get like a record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Kind of moment. Oh, that's terrifying.
I'm coming! Be careful!
Is this another OTC thing?
Well,
or?
he knows Mark, so I'm assuming this is any Mark. Any Irving.
Any Irv, yeah. Man, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I don't think we're meant to understand what the hell is going on.
Helly!
What?
Where did you come from?
I don't know. What are we doing?
They all have the same outfit.
Yeah.
Mark!
Is Dylan here?
Yeah, where's Dylan at?
Hey! Are you okay? Did you wake up on the ice too? Yeah. What about you?
On the cliff.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Out fucking side! Oh god, I mean, I knew there was no actual ceiling, but this is fucking insane!
Oh, imagine
yeah,
being in any your entire existence and this is your first experience of the outside.
Yeah, the concept of the sky and just endless nothingness is insane.
Random chair? Is that a chair?
It looks like a chair.
Why are they all... Honestly, this is kind of a sick fit. A sick winter fit.
It's tough, I won't lie.
But like... Why? How?
When?
That looked like a face for a second.
It did look like a sad snake.
Oh no, it's a computer.
They give them a vacation or something?
Imagine. That's all this is. Just throw them out into the winter.
Is this the
Good morning, refiners.
Jesus, that is scary, bro.
I'm thrilled to welcome you to your first ever outdoor retreat and team building occurrence.
Oh, Ortbo.
This Ortbo is in response to your desire to see the outside world.
Oh my god.
You will spend the next 2 calendar days walking the meadows
Walking the meadows. Do they not have a
that
house?
make up the Dieter Egan National
Shelter?
Forest.
Dieter Egan National Forest.
Fuck is Dieter Egan?
Dieter Egan.
Yeah, I knew it.
Some of you may be quietly yearning to learn more. The truth you seek lies within the 4th appendix. Keir dictated a 4th appendix in his final hours of life.
What?
A text of such sanctity that it is forbidden upon the severed 4. It's waiting for you in Scissor Cave. The very same grotto where Keir Egan tamed the 4 tempers for the very first time.
Oh my gosh.
Stray not from Keir's path, lest you royal nature's wrath.
It's where Master Ukwe mastered Kung Fu.
What?
Scissor Cave.
And is this Audi mark? Or like fused mark? Or is this just...
It has to be.
Yeah, right? Ew. Oh my god,
No.
why is everything so
No.
creepy?
Fuck that, actually.
That is... Jesus.
Mark.
No. Ew, that's so nasty.
Miltic said there'd be help along the way.
I wouldn't trust a word out of that mountebank's mouth. Not
Same.
even televisually.
Not even televisually. This is reminding me of like the figure Mark saw, well, not didn't see, but like
But it was
we saw
behind him?
behind him in episode 1.
That is Mark, though.
That's cool.
Oh, sick title shot. Okay. I'm on Twitch. Games like Marvel Rivals. I got Minecraft now. I also set up my phone. I'm streaming League of Legends Wild Rift. For those that know, if you know, you know. But yeah, it's right here, Vertigo 6 on Twitch. And yeah, drop a follow, say hello.
You know, I was talking to a friend about Severance, and I brought up the clone theory, and he decided to tell me, even though I would have preferred he not tell me, that Ben Stiller or Dan Erickson said in an interview somewhere that the clone theory was a common theory, apparently, and they shut it down. They were like, no, this is not about clones. So,
The clone theory was a common theory?
apparently.
Damn, so they just woke these guys up and were like, you're gonna hike for 2 days. Ew! Ew! No, that's so nasty.
Is that Helly?
That looked like Helly. What the fuck?
I'm loving the horror vibes of this episode.
Ugh. How can it not be? Well, now I can understand the clone theory, but like,
Well, yeah, but apparently it's not.
unless they're gaslighting us. I don't like how it's just far away enough where you can't see their face.
No.
That's what's disturbing me.
Is this Scissor Cave? 4th appendix.
Oh. Or Dieter.
You know, I do want to learn more about the past Egans.
I was not born into this world alone. The lodgings of my mother's womb I shared with another, a brother who was called Dieter.
That's what those things are.
Twins?
In infancy, he was my bosom friend, but as we blossomed into boyhood, he beseeched me to take to the wood with him to live as paupers. My love for my twin unbalancing my judgment, I acceded and we ventured into the wood, towards...
Woe's Hollow. Roll credits.
My brother unfastened himself. Every thrust found rhythm with the trill of the crickets. Dieter became an instrument of nature.
I had no choice but to listen as he spilt his lineage upon the soil.
It's one of them. That doesn't even look like real.
Yeah, no, that
looks like the intro.
That's uncanny. Those look like hands.
eh? Like they're reaching.
I'm loving the vibes of this episode so far. No, that did not look like Dylan. I mean, it looked like him,
But yeah,
but it didn't look like him.
A real human.
You okay?
wish I knew where we were going.
Oh,
He's suspicious of her.
he is. I think since she put his hand on her, or her hand on him,
And the night gardener thing?
and the night gardener thing, I think he is suspicious.
What were you and Helly talking about back there?
When?
I don't trust her. She
Mm.
might be lying about what her outie saw.
Why would you think that?
Night gardeners? It's clear you do not have an objective perspective of your feelings for her.
My feelings for her have nothing to do with anything. Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck?
I wasn't even sure what I was looking at for a second. What is that?
Fuck? Looks like a seal?
Why does it look so messed up?
Maybe this is what dead things look like.
She said that so sadly.
Yeah.
We should eat it.
Pardon me?
We don't know if there's food waiting at the hollow. We don't even know where we are.
Calm down. We all know you had a bad experience last time you were outside.
Who said I had a bad experience? What did you tell him, dumbass?
Nothing!
What the fuck?
Let's just get to the hollow.
Ew.
Kier's twin was always with him.
Is it much?
That's why we provided the very same for each of you.
This guy just pops up everywhere.
You all, I was right.
Mr. Milchek.
This is the tallest waterfall on the planet.
Oh, what a
You
liar.
have followed the path
No.
of Kier and Dieter.
That's
and
like
reached
30 feet tall,
Wolf's
bro.
Hollow.
We're starving, Mr. Milchek.
I thought the waterfall's grandeur would satiate you.
He's in white. They're all in black.
Mm-hmm.
Also, all their fits go hard as fuck.
Yeah. They kind of got like a Russian...
The way
Ew.
her head is tilting.
Yeah, and the way Mark is like,
Yeah.
I'd kill them. Like, just to be safe.
I don't understand why they're not more freaked out by that.
Yeah. Well, I guess they don't... I don't even know what the fuck they're thinking.
If I saw a skinwalker version of myself standing in the distance, a creepy ass smile, like eyes slightly farther apart than they should be,
Yeah.
slightly longer limbs, I'm grabbing a weapon.
Yeah, like... Oh, there's other people waiting there for them.
Is that Miss Wong?
has been
Yeah.
readying the
Oh,
grill,
this is Miss Swan.
for which we brought in copious luxury meats. The fire will be used for marshmallows and a recital later. And the outhouse is stocked with 4-ply washroom tissue.
4-ply washroom tissue.
For your comfort and safety, torches, which can provide both a heat and a light source.
It's beautiful.
This is the first time the innies are gonna get to sleep.
Pretty cool, right?
Unless they make them, like, wake
Is
up.
this the first time they've seen fire?
Oh, that too?
The way his reaction was like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, also sleep.
Irv knows some, bro.
You better confront her.
Seal.
What?
In case you were hungry.
I feel silly for suggesting we eat.
Imagine if they ate the seal.
Yeah, and then just
And
they
they-
get you.
Sounded alarmist, paranoid, irrational.
No, you're a soldier. You're thinking like a survivalist.
What did you really see during the overtime contingency?
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
Yeah.
Irving.
Oh, did you see? Oh,
Yeah. That was like
Okay.
the way like Gus's
yeah,
expression
yeah.
dropped
She
in Breaking Bad.
she realized that she can't convince him. Oh,
That was such good facial acting.
that was.
Dieter lay unwashed in his bedroll, though the hollow's pool was primed for bathing.
We must return to Father, I said. When at last a sound came from him, it was a bewailing whimper. He believed that we be woodland poppers.
Miss Wong's playing that weird ass instrument with the fucking things.
I was looking at him when his eye came out.
Oh.
It popped from the socket, driven by a sudden torrent of pus from his skull.
Oh my goodness.
Dylan's face is
Reached
me right
out
now.
to grasp at his hair, which was suddenly moss that tore easily from his bleeding scalp.
Good heavens.
I turned from my gargling brother and walked to the pool of the hollow, where I knew the waterfall would drown out my brother's cries.
That's actually really smart.
It was here that I first encountered the Temper Woe.
Encountered?
A gaunt bride, half the height.
Right, they do have visual representations.
Oh. Ooh.
She spoke to me directly from her eyes and said,
From her eyes?
This is your doing.
Ooh.
You suffered his wantonness. Now he's no one's brother. Only chaos's whore.
What the fuck?
The end.
Helly was into
Yeah,
it.
Hallie's smiling.
Perhaps in the morning
Helena?
we'll have time for the next chapter. Kier and the thieving nanny.
What is this? Aesop's Fables? For Kier?
Did his brother really die that way, Mr. Milchek?
Every word is truth.
That Mark? No, that was...
Helly.
What? You guys. He melted, right? He turned into the forest because he masturbated. I mean, seriously, that's actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Is she trying to do this to double down?
That was the first thing that came to mind.
I don't even think I was buying it.
He just said it.
You know we often laugh at what we don't understand.
This might also be what she really
The
thinks.
team I thought I knew would have processed more thoughtfully.
Does Milchik know that that's Helena?
I don't even know.
The marshmallows, please.
Doesn't sound like they tell him a lot.
Like, imagine that Helena...
Fire.
Oh.
Wow.
Mr. Milchik.
Why? Marshmallows are for team players, Dylan.
Oh, fuck off. He's so scary when he wants to be.
Good night.
There's also the possibility that that's what Helena really does think. Like, she grew up hearing these stories. Maybe she actually thought it was bullshit. But this is the one place she can actually say that.
Yeah, and she gets to like speak her mind freely.
What do you think his dick turned into?
Like, she has more freedom here. Or she is trying to double down on convincing her.
Yeah.
It isn't funny.
Oh.
Okay.
And stop making goo-goo eyes at her.
Oh.
I'm not.
Just tell us, Helly.
Oh.
Tell us what?
Just tell us about him.
Who?
The night gardener.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought he was ready to be like.
Did he have a flashlight? What
What
was he wearing?
What is your deal right now, dude?
Tell us
Okay.
exactly
Irving,
what
that's-
he
that's
was wearing.
enough.
Enough. Using your pupils to make love to her. While your outie's wife rots away somewhere.
Oh.
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck you.
So it's 3 against 1 now, huh?
Irv's actually in the right here.
He is.
It's okay.
Yo,
This is a
Irv's
long
my
time.
guy.
This is a long time
We all
coming.
know Irving's upset because he can't ever see Bert again.
Okay.
Wow, you're gonna, jeez, you're gonna say that, bro?
You're lonely.
What the fuck?
Did not expect beef between Irving and Helly this episode.
I know.
Hey, Irv.
Fuck you all.
They're good at making Irv seem like he's being paranoid.
Like, paranoid and irrational. And
but we know he's right, you know?
also, I'm just going to keep calling her Helly until it's confirmed, even though I'm like 99% sure it's Helena.
Is he going to try to hook up? Is she going to try to hook up with Mark right now? Oh.
I don't know. If he's reintegrated, I don't think he would do this.
I know.
Of me.
But if he's reintegrated, that means it's both him and Mark, not just Audi Mark, you know? And any Mark has a big crush on her.
Well, yeah, but
I can make goo-goo eyes at anyone I want.
if I didn't see the ending of last episode, I would not know he's reintegrated.
Yeah, me neither.
You okay?
It's almost making me question.
Sorry if I'm distracting you from looking for your wife.
Hey, it's okay. I know we'll find her. You've already helped so much.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the timeline here? Did this happen before he was reintegrated?
Maybe.
I just feel like,
Or
yes, he has a crush on her, but like with those memories of Gemma flooding in, this wouldn't be his first.
It's the new Jack! It's Bob!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I have no idea how to feel about this.
Me
On
neither.
the one hand, that's Mark. He may or may not be reintegrated right now. And also that's Helena. So that is...
Sexual assault?
Yeah. If that is Helena. Because that wouldn't be who he thinks he's sleeping with.
Oh. Sorry, the light just made that look scary.
You never know when you're going to see the moon again, if you're severed.
Yeah, hey?
I wouldn't sleep out there.
Yeah.
You might
that's
not
how
wake
you
up.
guarantee dying.
Like who I was on the outside. I was ashamed.
That's super interesting.
Who are you?
I think we were right before when we said Helena probably lived such a sheltered life that getting the experience to like be free and play this character.
I don't care who you are out there. I care who you are with me.
Oh.
You okay?
Okay, so maybe he is reintegrated.
What happened? You okay?
Okay, I think because that was the same thing PD had in the washroom.
Yeah.
Is this a dream? I mean, Irv's the only character we've seen have.
Did you see that?
Dreams. No. I looked away for literally a fraction of a second.
That looks weird. Is that just a tree?
Kind of looks like just trees. Get what you mean though. Kind of look like rib cages.
So far, this might be one of the most surreal episodes of this show.
Montuk.
Is that his file? What? Hey.
Poor guy.
Bye?
He's gonna pull it back down. It's gonna be someone else, or no one's gonna be there. Oh,
Whoa. Right?
yeah, I think so. I think that's supposed to be well. Spoke with her eyes. Oh. What the hell is that? Oh. Is Helly not there with him?
Ellie? Ellie?
I don't like this music.
I don't know. Irv never came back last night and he's not in his tent.
What? Ellie!
Mr. Milchick!
Mr. Milchick, Helly, and Juan. Oh.
Mark! Dylan, what's happened?
Ellie and Irv are missing.
What the fuck is going on?
Confront her.
Oh man, the shots they're so creepy this episode.
What were you just saying?
What are you doing down here?
See your face right now?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing down here?
I slept outside. I almost froze to death. What you said to me last night?
Ooh.
It was cruel.
It was.
Helly was never cruel.
I was just about to say.
Oh, no way.
I was just about to say.
So if you're not her, then who are you?
There's only one other person she
Who
could
would
be.
have the power to send their Audi to the severed floor?
Oh, look at her face.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, Irving!
Mr. Milchick!
No.
Come on. Mr. Milchick!
Does Milchick not? Does he think Milchick doesn't know, or Milchick doesn't know, or
I assume
is he gonna do something to her?
Honestly, I don't know if Milchick knows.
Milchick! Come!
Mark!
Mr. Milchick!
I'm so worried someone's gonna fall off the fucking.
Turn her back, Mr. Milchick!
What are you doing, man?
Turn her back!
What the fuck?
She's an Audi!
Cut it out! Stop!
She's been an Audi the whole time!
Oh, okay, Irv, okay. Get it roll back, bro.
Even if he's not a Helly, that's still her body.
Yeah.
Fucking move! I'm gonna kill her, Mr. Milchick!
What?
Oh shit, Irv, please stop.
But earlier I was like, Irv is.
Irv, roll it back, man. It's okay. You.
Maybe he's just.
Turn her back!
God damn it, stop
Yes! Do it, Seth!
Ooh.
He's just threatening.
I don't think so.
It's Milchick. Remove the Glasgow block now. No!
Glasgow block. Helly?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Hilly.
It is Ellie. Oh my god.
Irving B. Stand! You have threatened collegial murder in the pond of Woe's Hollow. For this, there can be no penalty but immediate and permanent dismissal. There shall be no formal valediction, catered or otherwise. Your Audi will be notified forthwith.
Any Irv is dead.
Irv! I'm sorry! I should have listened!
Oh, Dylan.
It's okay. It's all okay. Just remember, hang in there.
What?
Please refrain from any further speech. You are no longer authorized to consort with any severed employee, nor they with you. Turn around!
Fuck, bro.
Leave him alone!
Oh, poor Helly. She has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Whoa, this is tough, bro.
Walk into the forest.
Dude. No, no way this is the last we see of Irv.
Bro, Irv stood 10 toes down. He should be reintegrated next. If Mark can reintegrate Irv,
Or like bring him to Ragabi.
yeah.
Your file will be purged and destroyed. It will be as if you, Irving B., never even existed nor drew a single breath.
Oh my
That's
God.
exactly what Irving said to him last season. Like he never existed.
May Kier's mercy follow you into the eternal dark.
Why does it feel like he's about to shoot him in the back of the head?
It does feel that way. Even that kind of looked like a gun. That's the end. Damn. What an
What a
episode.
fucking episode. I don't know why I thought there was like 10 minutes left. Glasgow block.
Glasgow block, yeah.
Like a block on Heli coming out?
I'm assuming with things like the elevator, like they can't just turn off whatever frequency thing the elevator activates. So they had to put a block so when the thing activates, it doesn't wake up Heli. You know, that way even if they did another OTC, Heli still wouldn't wake up because of the block. Or at least that's my guess. Dang. Irv is cold as a motherfucker, bro. He stood 10 toes down.
He was so intense in that scene. He convinced us he was gonna kill her.
And you see how he embraced her after she woke back up? And he tells her he's sorry because he doesn't want to hurt her. He just wanted her back.
He did not give up. He was like, I know for a fact that is not helping.
It was, bro, I love that they planted the seeds there like episodes ago. Like not just the seeds of it being Helena, but of Irv being the one mistrusting of her story.
I should be upset that right after Mark is reintegrated, we don't get an episode showing his reaction to reintegration. Yeah. But I'm not, because that episode was fire.
Peak, bro. With the reintegration, it's not just the memories that collide, it's the person. That is just as much Any Mark as it is Outie Mark now. It's no longer like it's Outie Mark with Any Mark's memories. That is 50 Any Mark, 50 Outie Mark. And Any Mark loves Heli. So I think that makes sense as to why Any Mark was really trying to clap the cheeks, you know?
I guess. It's just like, to me, like, yeah, I do have a crush on her. It's just that right after reintegration and learning for sure, receiving those memories of Gemma on the severed floor, of being with her in wellness.
Yeah.
And like, knowing all that, just getting a body wouldn't be my first priority.
100%. But now think, if she's making moves on you, Any Mark has had no indication that he would push Heli away. Yeah. You know, if anything, it kind of looks like he craves for Heli's attention and company. So if Heli made the moves on him and he's like, I don't really feel like, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's fucked up with Helena.
Yeah, that's hella fucked up, bro.
Genuinely.
But I feel like that also confirms what we said when she was looking at the security tapes, where we were saying that it's most likely that she's lived this sheltered life. She wanted to
live Heli's life.
Yeah, and she wanted to live Heli's life. She has this free... And then the small moment she has where she opens up to Mark and tells him that she was embarrassed about who she is, That's her. We know that that's her now.
Ashamed.
Yeah, so she's ashamed.
Which is funny because like that was
be.
the first thought we had, at least I had, when she gave her false story. Was like, oh, she's ashamed of who she is on the outside. And 2 seconds later, we're like, actually, no, that's Helena. She's just lying.
Yeah.
But I think in that moment, yeah, she was telling the truth.
Yeah.
She is ashamed of.
It's just we thought that it doesn't make sense for Helly to be ashamed, but because it wasn't Helly, it was Helena, and it does make sense for Helena to be ashamed of.
That would be so trippy. Like one moment you're on stage telling the people about how bad Severance is. It's evil. We're prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
You get tackled by Natalie, and then you wake up in Irving's arms, like freezing.
Yeah, with
soaked in water,
barely able to breathe. Outside for the first time. Well, other than the OTC.
And then Irving gets taken out the back. And you're like,
yeah,
what the fuck is going on?
Irving in front of you, essentially.
I also like wonder what Mark would be thinking. He didn't say anything.
He didn't.
But Dylan must feel horrible.
Yeah.
For not believing him, his friend. Man, that's like essentially we just saw Irving's death scene. I don't think that's the last we'll see of him. I think that what I'm predicting, and the show's smarter than me, so it'll probably do something different, something better, is that Audi Irving will meet up with Ragabi somehow. Maybe Mark can introduce him.
That's what I'm thinking is Mark is going to try to recruit.
She can reintegrate him, because even if you forcefully retire an innie, that ship is still in their brain.
Mm-hmm.
You can reactivate it or reintegrate them and just meld it both together. The opening shot mirrors the ending shot.
Oh, with Irv waking up. Oh. Here's what I don't get, though.
This is Irving's episode.
Did they just tell their Audis, hey, yeah, just walk.
Well, no, that's what
And we'll just wake you up.
That opening was hilarious.
And it sounds like they woke them up at different times, too.
Have you seen that video? It's like,
What's your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
I have seen that.
That reminded me of that video. Lumen just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah, man. What kind of fucking technology do they have access to? Because what the hell were those things, bro?
Outdoor retreat, team building occurrence.
Turbo.
There's no U in there.
No. Torbo.
Torbo? Ortbo?
Ortbo.
Ortbo?
Borto?
Wait.
Ortbo.
Robot. It's an anagram for robot.
Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe they aren't clones. Maybe they're fucking like
the
animatronics, cyborg type shit.
That's why they look so fucking weird.
Yeah, and that's why they stand and move so weirdly.
Didn't they mention animatronics like earlier this season?
Did they? When? I'm trying to remember.
I think episode 1. I think it was when they had the new cast and they were talking about their MDR department or their severed floor, and they were like, did your Kiers in the perpetuity wing move?
Okay.
Could that be that?
Now I can see how it cannot be the clone theory. If they're making like cyborg realistic, because it still didn't look
That's
perfect.
still just as weird. Yeah, no.
Like the way it was standing, the way like
it looked like CGI, but not in like a bad way. It like an intentionally off,
like an
uncanny.
Yeah,
kind of
like
way.
it was creepy.
I don't know if that's it, but Ortbo is definitely an anagram for robot. Where Egan tamed the Tempers for the first time in Scissor Cave. That really does remind me of like the sacred pool where Ukwe invented Kung Fu.
Yeah.
If you know that reference, you're a real one.
Ew, yeah, that shit is creepy, bro. The way it moves, the way it stands, it's not like human. It doesn't look human.
I just want to know. Hold on. They had people playing them.
Oh, different people.
But not the OG actors.
So they're supposed to not be identical.
They got another Adam from Shadow Mark. So they're called the Shadow versions.
Yeah.
At least that's what the credits tell us. Okay, and this lore drop about Kier having a twin. The lodgings of my womb I shared with a twin brother called Dieter. I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know if I believe anything the Egans say, but like that has to mean something. How he left him behind in the waterfall. He died a death with his eye bursting out or whatever. Like,
and he turned into the forest and no trace of him.
It could be symbolic, like you said, metaphorical, of like Like, Kier invented a version of himself that he can just displace all of his own flaws onto. And, like, his shame.
Yeah, his shame. Yeah. Yeah, but Dieter was just a freak. He was being his shit in front of his brother.
Yeah.
He unfastened with every thrust, gained rhythm.
Night Gardeners. Irv is him.
He is.
Just think about, like, his character development from when we met him. He was ride or die for Lumen.
Yeah, he was really into the Kool-Aid.
He was the one most down to just follow the rules, fall in line, be indoctrinated into everything that Lumen was.
Yeah, Kier was the savior.
Compared to just his whole crash out.
Yeah. Oh, I love that we got to see him deduce that wasn't Helly. You see him put it together. He's like, you're not Helly. Who are you related to?
He not only figured out that wasn't Helly.
Yeah.
But, like, to guess that she wasn't Egan.
Oh my god.
He's so smart.
You know, when he put it together, when he's like, what Audi would have the permission to allow their Audi to be on the severed floor?
The Night Gardener he kept asking about. Like, not just the fact that a Night Gardener would be a thing, but, like, the fact that that's what Helena jumped to claim that she had a Night Gardener. That's not something that, like
you'd have to know the outside world to...
No, I was thinking, like, you'd only have a Night Gardener, or you'd only have a gardener, or even think about having a gardener if you had the money for it.
If you're rich. Yeah, that's true. And why would you... Yeah, you wouldn't... None of them have gardeners. They all have the same job. She's the newest person on the job.
She just inserted that into her story without a second thought, because that's normal for her.
Damn. Nah, Irv was a goat, bro. He fucking found that shit out. Even though everyone was against him, he still stuck with his conviction.
And all the little things, like her weird gesture last episode of, like, holding his hand and being like, we got you. You know what sealed it for him? Helly isn't cruel.
Yeah. When Helly made those comments about Bert...
Helly would never.
Yeah, Helly... Any Helly would never do that shit. And that was enough for Irv.
Oh, man. But who is cruel? The Egans.
Yeah.
There was just so much there, and he put it together perfectly.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
Like, I really like Mark's arc, but Irving's development in general has been the most enjoyable to watch.
His story, like, you got romance in there, you got grief,
and we barely know about his Audi.
And then we know so
it's
little.
It's just the transformation of any Irving from what he was to what.
I think of the three, we know of his Audi the least, or of the four. Sorry, we know of his Audi the least.
This is the tallest waterfall in the world. That made me want to hit him.
Oh, can we shout out Helly's facial acting?
Dude.
With those scenes with Irv when she realizes she can't convince him.
That scary face.
Her face drops. Oh, bro, I was like, holy shit, man.
Facial acting is hard, dude. Like, subtle facial acting like that. Giancarlo Esposito has that shit nailed down in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Yeah, he does. What did Irv's dream meant, you think?
Yeah, let's go to that.
Because he wanders the forest, gets lost. He sees Woe. I'm assuming that's a representation of Woe, like the temper.
Sure.
He sees Bert in the MDR office, all the letters swirling, and then the screen starts like rippling almost. And then when he wakes up...
His file is Montauk. This is a whole other conversation, but they all have different files. Specifically, Mark's is Cold Harbor. And if he is doing something to work or modify Gemma, are these also people? But yeah, let's see.
And, well, it makes sense that he would dream of work because all of his Innie's experiences are at work, right? All of his memories.
And like you said earlier, we're just glossing over the fact that, like, this is the first time they've ever slept.
Yeah.
It must feel good.
It must feel amazing, to be honest.
For one, the one night.
And then it's a temper. Is that... Does I'm sorry. Does Helly sit diagonal from Irv? Is that what that's supposed... Like, because he wakes up from this and instantly tracks down Helly and does the whole show. Was this dream his, like, reassurance that the Woe is sitting in Helly's spot? Because I don't know. Because Helly sits across from Mark.
You can figure that, yeah. Hold up.
See, that looks like a face for a second. Did it not?
Yes. But also...
I just got jump scared. I knew it was coming, too. There are letters too, not just numbers. Because at first it was all numbers.
Yeah, no, there's letters, and look at what it says.
What it says where? Where did you see it? Egg? Am I sorry? I'm just reading.
Egan.
Oh, egg. I'm so stupid. Oh shit!
Is that supposed to be Helly's face?
I don't even know. That's definitely like the nose, the eyes, the cheekbones.
I could see that being Helly's face, maybe. And it's being formed by the letters Egan. That could have been like his last confirmation.
Yeah,
his dream. Because like there's a hair, right? Like it goes
it
down.
does look like you're right. It does look like hair. Yeah. Oh yeah, that could be Helly. Now that you're saying that,
and the letters of Egan.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I want to.
How did we not see that the first time?
I want to find out their seating arrangement, but I also low-key don't want to spoil myself.
Just look up macro data refinement room, I guess.
Oh yes, Irv is there. Across from Irv is Helly.
Huh.
So that's where Woe was sitting.
He sees Woe sitting in Helly's spot. Then he sees the characters on the screen forming Helly's face
with the letters Egan. And then he wakes up, and then as soon as he woke up, he was 100% convinced.
And this final scene.
Oh my goodness.
I loved the way he said, like, she was like, God damn it, Seth, turn it off. And he was like, yes, Seth, turn it off. For a split second, I thought he slammed her face into
the rock? Yeah, same. I thought so. That's where I was like, yo, like, reel it back. I'm like,
whoa, that zoom in. That zoom out. Did you see that?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a sick shot. His soldier training just came back.
I just realized, what was the last thing she said? They're torturing us down there. And she wakes up
and
being tortured.
Yeah.
God damn it, Seth, do it! Yes! Do it, Seth!
I fucking love Irving so much. Oh my god.
But that also confirmed it to Mark and Dylan. I wonder how Mark feels.
Oh my god, yeah, like if he... I hope they acknowledge that, yeah, that is assault. That is sleeping with someone without their consent.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. I still think it's so crazy that Irving was pushed through this point. Incredible writing with his arc. Like, I think if not for Bert being essentially killed, like, of course he's at this point because he has nothing left to lose.
Exactly, yeah. And originally he was just gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
Essentially, right?
He was prepared to walk out that door.
Yeah.
And I love that it's his bond with Dylan that's the strongest, I think. Because if he's the one who, he said specifically, like,
hang in there.
Hang in there.
Hang in there.
Which is what was on that poster, wasn't it? Of Dylan?
Which one?
That we noticed in episode 1. We were looking at all the posters in the break room, the new break room. Hang in there with what looks like it's Dylan holding the thingies.
Is it? No way.
Is it not?
It looks like, yeah, it looks like it.
That's hilarious. You're like, it's a poster of Dylan.
Oh, hang in there.
Holding
Yeah. Okay.
It has to be intentional because that's Dylan.
Yeah.
That's Dylan he's saying that to.
Could
that be more?
I don't. It kind of feels like.
Could it be?
He knows.
Could he be suggesting that since that's Dylan holding the switches, like, do it again?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe.
Like, code speak?
Yeah, like OTC. I could see that. I don't know. Like, I feel like...
But I feel like that would only be a reference for people who actually, like, paused every frame to see that poster.
Saw that poster, yeah. And honestly, they didn't even make, like, much mention of it either. I kind of not interpreted, but I kind of just felt like Irving knows the goal now. MDR's goal is no longer just macro data refinement. It is finding out what the fuck Lumen is doing, you know? Yeah. So Irv was satisfied with the fact that he was able to out the mole, out more lies that Lumen was telling him, and he felt like his mission was done. But they got to keep going. And so I think that's what he was saying, like, hang in there. The fight's not over, kind of thing.
Sure, yeah. I almost don't think he realizes. Like, it could be switching back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, because I guess we don't know how it was with Petey at the beginning.
Sometimes even Petey would be, like, in an innie state and then an outie.
Yeah, but that was when his sickness was getting really bad.
True. But, like, yeah, like, near the end of it, he was, like, in the convenience store, he was like, I need
like the vending
coins
machine.
for the vending machine.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah,
thought
yeah.
he was on the severed floor.
Yeah, and we didn't get to see the beginning of any PD's like reintegration. Like maybe it's a slower, like it's not just like a.
I'm almost
they're
wondering,
fully
like,
flipped.
is this the right episode? Because, like, yeah, it's.
I think so.
I feel like there's so much in this episode to talk about, but we'd be here for so long.
I know.
I feel like there's so many details with a show like this.
Mm-hmm. Miss Wong was playing that thing. I forget. Fucking Sheldon plays it in Big Bang. He's like, whoa.
Yeah, she's shredding that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Also, the horror vibes this episode.
Yeah,
Like, there's a whole genre switch.
Yeah, the whole episode felt scary.
Not that, like, Severance has played around with genre before. We've had thrillery moments, we've had horror moments, we've had, it's
Comedy.
also like a black comedy,
Yeah.
romance, psychological, of course. But, like, this episode really leaned into I said at the start, Woe's Hollow sounds like the title of a spooky novel.
Yeah. It matched the title. It was scary as all. Like uncanny, just like things that you wouldn't expect from the show.
I want to say more about the Dieter thing, but I don't think we've gotten enough there to.
Yeah.
I do think that, yes, the twin thing symbolically has something to do with Severance because it's like duality, right? The show is about duality.
I don't know.
There's always a third dimension, folks, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember, if you know that reference, you're a real one. Irving has so many, like, quotable lines. Let's burn this place to the ground. You smug motherfucker. You have to go home with your memories like you never existed. Do it, Seth. God damn. What a really well done character. Incredible episode. Who wrote that one? Was that Dan?
He directed it. Or no, Ben Stiller directed this one.
Written by Anna Oyang Moink. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but incredible work. We also didn't get the intro, which also
we didn't.
Felt like that set this episode apart.
Yeah, did. I knew something felt off. Yeah, we just kind of got thrown into it.
But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you. Drop a like, leave a comment, and we will see you in the next.
Peace.
Didn't they mention animatronic? Yeah. Didn't they mention animatronic? What? What?
Animatronic?
I was like, no.
Oh, and then it's like, oh.
And they were like, no, we have animatronic.
Animatronic.
Like, what the fuck? Animatronics.
There you go.
And I still think they're robots.
Yeah.
Or animatronic. What the fuck?
He's gonna cut this out, but he's missaid that word like 42 times.
Animatronics. Is it Tronics? Yeah.
Animatronics, yeah.
Yeah.
Animatronics.